you know that I'm black. I had to say that. My nephew told me not to say it, but I'm saying it. Because we have changed here at DeMatha, and they all know it. I'm going to take my time with this, and I want to make sure that I'm clear about what I say. I love everyone in this room. I'm in love with myself more. That's a whole nother story. All right, let's see. It's beautiful. Thank you, Julie, for a beautiful introduction, for a beautiful and wonderful man, me. Hello, everyone. My name is Vaughn, as in Vaughn, the black man. My last name is Trump. And we all are at the White House press dinner. My bad, it is April Fool's. My real name is Vaughn T. Holsey, like Booker T. Washington. I must congratulate my co-workers, Ms. Wendy Norris, I love you very much. Ms. Janet McGrath, I wish I had you as a teacher. I had to say this, the kids asked me to say it, I know you don't like it, they call her Bloodbath McGrath. I don't know why, I apologize. I did ask my kids about the night and what I should say, and they made sure they wanted me to say that to me. And then my co-worker, Mr. Thomas Kravitz, I had the pleasure of having both of his sons in my class. His youngest son, who's still here to math today, he's my favorite of the two. I just want you to know that. He's a real artist. He came to me to help do his prom, I think it's a prom thing for the young lady. So he did this beautiful band. I hope you didn't get the chance to see it. And then there's the Smith family. I was hoping Mr. Smith was here tonight. I had the fortunate opportunity to work with all of his kids. Not all of them. I think Sean was in the music program, so I didn't get to have him. But his other two sons, Joe and Matt, are two of my favorite sons. And of course, there are other co-workers here who have children. There's one young man who is not here yet, and he's Ben, Mrs. Sarah Stockton's son. He spends a lot of time in the room as well. Back onto my notes here. I'm getting off a little bit. I'm going to take more than 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. As we all celebrate this wonderful milestone in our career, I want to thank you all again, co-workers. I would like to thank everyone here tonight for coming out to help us all celebrate our years of commitment and dedication to our wonderful students in this home away from home we call DeMatha. When I was told that I had to say a few words, I was a little upset because I really love to talk. In 1992, I had a very large afro. And as you can see, this is what happens for staying so long. Even though I feel like I've only been here 10 years. There has been so many things and stories about about the last 25 years. I would love to mention them all, but time would only allow me to mention a few wonderful relationships that I have formed over the years. On my first day on campus, you'll like this one, I met the legends at DeMatha, John Moreland and Bill McGregor. For some strange reason, they kept me in an interview for about 3 hours trying to convince me to take the art job and the JV football coaching job. But then along came this tall Greek guy by the name of Tony Photos. And everybody warned me about him, but I didn't believe him, but now I know why. But he's a great friend. He's continued to be a great friend over the years, him and his wife, Ann Photos. I love them both. The art center that we have today is named after them, and I would like to thank them for all their contributions to DeMatha, and especially to me. Years ago, there was this short guy with a loud mouth, with a great golf swing, the late Ray Smith. I love that guy, but unfortunately we lost him early. And two large names associated with DeMatha, the late Dr. Buck Offord and the Hall of Fame Coach Wooten. A little side note, I'm probably the only person in the Basketball Hall of Fame that didn't play basketball, didn't coach basketball. and most people would never know. This would be good trivia for you. The basketball that you saw earlier in the interview in the video with Coach Wooten that I painted on was asked to be housed in the Hall of Fame. And I signed my name on it, so I'm in the Hall of Fame. So when you visit, just check it out. I've been truly blessed all my life by these six legends. These six legends have made my life here at DeMatha very special. When giving acknowledgement, you are sure to leave someone's name out. So please know that you're in my heart, especially all those sons who I work with and teach day in and day out. And I'll call them all by the name of George. I know that I'm a very special person because my family and friends who are here tonight all told me so by showing up on time. A little special side note to the white audience here tonight. If you're black or Hispanic, there's a thing called CP time. And I called each one of them today at 4 o'clock. I said, please don't be on CP time. There was one, I won't call him out, but they all made it. I know that I'm very special because I'm me. A very special thanks to Mr. Clark Mester, one of my college advisors who sent me to DeMatha, and Mr. Rick McPherson, both class of 65, all of my colleagues who have supported the visual arts department and have contributed and participated in the annual student, staff, alumni, and parents art show. And by the way, you all are invited to this opening next Sunday, April 9th at 3 to 5 on the 3rd floor of the Brennan Looney Convocation Center. So please show up. Come see the beautiful art that's produced by the students, the staff, alumni, and parents of DeMatha. I must thank all my students who, from over the years, their families who have donated time and money to support the art program. A special thank you to the families of Patrick Quell, class of 2000, and Robert Long, the class of 2006. Their continued support. The art show each year has been very blessed to have had the great support of my co-worker, the photographer that's here tonight, Mr. Edward Paskowski, and an angel of a wife, Mrs. Diane Paskowski. Mr. Potts, that's what he goes by. I'm trying to pronounce that name is tough. Mr. Thomas Ponton and his office from the development. Our principal, Dr. Daniel J. McMahon, and president of DeMatha, Director, Father James Day. I'd like to thank all of them for their continued support over the years and tonight as well. For the past 25 years, I've been working at DeMatha as a fine arts department chair, art teacher, moderator, mentor, telling stories and entertaining my students as a way to get them interested in the world of art. One of my pleasures as a teacher at DeMatha has been working with and developing my special relationship with my coworkers, and especially with their children over the years. This has been a true honor. The toughest job has been working with my own family, watching my nephew, Kobe, class of 2011, and fighting with my son, my youngest son, Giovanni, class of 2018. Every day in the car about his good looks. I wonder where he get that from. And the hair that I gave him, since okay, that's enough of teasing Giovanni. To teach is to preach. For me, a true education comes from life experiences that take place every day. Life here at DeMatha, if you are an athlete, you must practice over and over to improve your skills. If you are a singer, you must rehearse in the studio, refine your vocals to enjoy art. And to be good at art, you must use your gifts of creativity to bring joy and love to all that open their minds to read and study your creation. Tonight, I would like to share a moment from my life as a DeMatha teacher. On Wednesday, January 21st, 2015, I had the wonderful pleasure and opportunity of taking 15 of our young men to the National Museum of Women in Art to see the exhibit of more than 60 works of art related to the images and stories of Mary, Mother of Christ. Wow, what a treat was I in for that day. I was so proud, amazed, and stunned by the students. They gave answers to each of the questions that were asked by the docent. She turned to me and said, wow, you can see the fruits of a Catholic education. And work is very hard. All of my life, art has been my escape from reality, allowing me to express the beauty of God's creation all around us and to record parts of my life so that those who come after me may have a sense of understanding of who I was as an artist and art educator. I must mention three of my former co-workers who left this world much too soon. Mr. Clarence Wesseling was the maintenance guy here. When I was in my earlier part of my career, he was so proud. He was an African-American guy, and he did something for me. I can't remember exactly what it was, but as my mother raised me, I went to give him a tip for helping me out. He looked at me and said, "Are you serious? You really gonna give me a tip?" He said, "I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you a tip." He said, "You stay right here." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Don't leave DeMatha." And unfortunately, it wasn't long after that he was killed in a car accident. But I'll never forget him, because he really was a true mentor to me as a new teacher here at DeMatha. Things we don't think about. Those people who work behind the scenes are the ones who keep all schools, whether it's public or private. They make them the meat and the bones of the school. Without them, we have a great team here at DeMatha, Tom Vaughn and the other gentleman that's new. Think about those every day when you see them. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here tonight. I know that for sure. And then there's Bill Kelly, a former religious teacher, and Mr. Ray Riddick, another religious teacher. They all three of those gentlemen, African-American men, gentlemen, one who opened my eyes, touched my heart, and touched my soul. So in closing, I'll leave you with this. I said I'm going to talk longer. I'm going to take my time. I can see beauty in everything. It's Sunday morning, and I'm driving through this beautiful landscape of a cemetery, thanking God for His creation of life. It's very sunny, quiet, peaceful, warm, and safe to me. You see, this cemetery is located in East Baltimore, one of the poorest sections of the city. As I approach the gates, I see this 6-foot beautiful stone wall with 6-foot chain-link fence on top of it, with additional razor-sharp prison wire on top of that. I've now been driving around in the cemetery for about an hour. Just when I come to this beautiful spot, under a large weeping willow tree, I stop my truck. I get out, and I begin looking in amazement at how beautiful this cemetery truly is. As I begin to take all of God's beauty in, I turn just enough to see the darkness of life and despair that lives on the outside of the cemetery in East Baltimore. I see the destructions of injustice and lost souls traveling through the streets of trash, boarded up row homes, and beautiful murals painted as bandages, beautiful images pretending to heal this true tortured community that once was the home of Freddie Gray. We must continue to teach what we preach, and yes, Black lives do matter. Thank you.